We've all been there when we've had an accident happen or just life hits you very, very hard and you're in need of cash, but you're nowhere near payday. And if you were to deal with this problem, you'd probably deal with a lot of financial issues. So then you would require a loan. In this video, I'll talk about 3 loan apps that you can use that will help you get a loan as soon as possible in less than 15 minutes if you follow the proper steps. Before we start, I'll make a disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor, so please take everything I say with a grain of salt. Do your own research before you actually jump into these apps. The criteria which I use to judge these apps is based off my own personal usage. None of these apps require you to have a good credit rating with your bank because all of them work with their own credit history. But then all of these apps do require you to provide your BVN as well as some information about yourself in order to be able to compute the information they'll use about you. So bear that in mind. Now at the bottom of the list is Palm Credit. I've used Palm Credit for a while, and one thing I can say for sure is they can give you instantaneous loans. You can get your loan in about 5 minutes. It's very, very easy to make repayments on this app. And one thing that makes Palm Credit stand out is the fact that every single day you have a chance to increase your loan limits by checking in daily. This will be good for you if you start now to get into the app. Every single day you just sign in. It's a plus 20 naira increase, but if you do this over a year, 2 years, you can see how much that would add up, and it will really make a big difference. Another thing that makes this app very, very nice is the coupons. They have coupons which they release from time to time, which will cut down the amount you have to pay if you took a loan with these coupons. And also, another thing that greatly makes me respect them is they have a very, very fast customer service, and they also have well-mannered customer services. A lot of these loan apps have the most saucy customer service reps. It's absolutely disgusting in my opinion. The minimum amount you can take on this app is 5,000 naira according to my knowledge, and you can go up to, I believe, 1 million naira. In my opinion, you should start now. Even if you don't have the money now, start now to build a credit history with them. Take a loan, pay it back early so you can increase the amount of money you can get from time to time. Now, this is real life. There will always be cons. The major con of Palm Credit, which is actually very, very annoying, is the amount of calls they give you when you have paid off your loan. So I used Palm Credit for about 6 months or so, and every single time after I had made a payment, I would receive calls upon calls upon calls. The calls aren't about me not paying or anything like that. It's more calls telling me that I am now a VIP customer and that I should come back and take another loan, and always asking me when I'm going to come back to take another loan. It's annoying. Please stop. If I need a loan, I will come back because I see that your service is good. You don't need to consistently remind me. It's not going to change the facts. Jesus. Branch, I'm very sure you saw a lot of ads on it from Fisayo. That was actually one of the catalysts that made me look into this video. So, how good is Branch? Branch is actually quite good. Their loans are near instantaneous. I think you can wait about 1 minute to 2 minutes. I'm not even joking. About 1 minute to 2 minutes to get a loan from them. And then you can make a free transfer up to 3 times from their app to your bank account. Now, granted, their loan limit increments style is not really to my liking. I'm not saying that the system is bad. I'm just saying if you compare it to what Palm Credit has, it's not really that good. The difference here is that the only way for you to increase your loan limit is for you to pay back on time. That's the only thing you have to do. You don't have any other options to increase it. Also, if you pay back late, your loan limit is reduced. That's all standard practice. It's not an issue. I'm just saying in comparison to what Palm Credit does, it's very, very surprising. I took a loan of 6,000 naira from them. I had to pay back 8,000 naira. And this loan was over a month. So do with that information as you will. One major flaw that this has is that it doesn't remind you to actually pay back. So how Palm Credit does it is about a day or 2 days to the deadline of your loan contract, you get a call, an automated call from them reminding you to pay back on time. Then on the day that your contract is due, you will get a physical call, so a call from one of their customer reps telling you that today is the day you're supposed to pay back, so make sure you pay back. That's all good and fine. With Branch, that doesn't happen. Like, literally, when I took this loan, I thought that I had already paid back. And then I came back to the app to see that I was almost 1 week late. And I had not gotten a single, not even a text from them telling me, oh, your loan is late, what is happening? I didn't even get a call from them. I mean, some people will find this nice. I find it weird because if you forget, like I did, I actually in my case, I didn't forget. I came at the time when I was expecting to pay it back, and Jesus, that's just not nice at all. And on top of that, it reduced my loan limit. So I had to work on it again. If you can deal with that, this is actually a very nice app to have. Now, Fair Money is by far the best out of all of them. Why do I say it's the best? It's 2 words: loan extensions. So when I was compiling this list, I was looking at the speed at which you get these loans, and when I compare all of these apps, it's very, very clear that that's not really going to be an issue because you can get a loan almost instantaneously within 5 minutes. I am not kidding. Within at least 5 minutes, you can get your loan. But then the thing that makes Fair Money stand out is their loan extension feature. So how it works is, if you're running late on your payment, you can extend it by 7 days or 14 days. And the maximum that I have seen that you can pay for it is 1,000 naira. So you take a loan and then you can extend it by just a few more days. The maximum I managed to do this for was 2 days. I didn't try to push it any more past 2 days because that's just weird to me. I don't really like that. And then these rates get cheaper the faster you pay back your loan. This is very, very, very nice. And when I say that their loan disbursement is fast, I mean it is fast. Within 5 minutes, you have it ready. You can pay back via your bank card. You can pay back via the account number, your virtual account number that they give you, because Fair Money is also a bank on its own. So you can pay back to your bank account and then transfer it into your loan. If you pay back on time, it's almost the same as Palm Credit. They will deduct some money from you. But then the difference here is that the discount given reduces the closer the deadline comes. That's just the only problem I have with it. So, for example, if they give you a 400 naira discount on your loan, if it gets to a day to your loan contract, you'll probably have about 2 naira left or less. Who knows? I'm just giving this as an example. That's just how it works. Now, before I end off the video, I'll talk about one other app. I actually do not like this app, but it does work. And anyone who's familiar with OPay will know this app. It's Okash. Now, the problem that I have with Okash and why I didn't want to add it on this list is very, very simple. One, they have very, very rude customer service. Like, I got a call from them when I was signing up to the app because they need to do some verification. So they called me and then they asked me, what do you do? And I say, I'm a YouTuber. And I have never heard such a bloody, I don't even know how to put it into words without sounding very derogatory in this video. It was a very, very, very bad response from them. Like, I don't get it. The woman or girl, I don't know who she was, had a very condescending voice. Like, it's not nice. And then another thing that adds to my apprehension to this app is somehow my number got leaked to scammers, because right after I did my verification and applied it for my loan, and then I got my loan, I started receiving calls upon calls upon calls from different people advertising different loan apps. Like, Jesus! I had to block so many numbers, and then what makes it even more annoying is the fact that right after they call you, whether you say you are interested in their app or not, they will send you a message on WhatsApp with I mean, Jesus! Aside from these two issues that I have, the app is very, very good for taking loans. Now, I do not recommend this app. I keep saying it. This app is just annoying, but I mean, if they can deal with these two issues that I mentioned, then you probably have a very, very good app on your hand, because they have a very, very fast repay strategy. You can easily increase your loan limit. It's not as robust as Palm Credit, but it's still very, very good. And they have very, very reasonable rates for giving you a loan. But yeah, those are my 3 apps. Of course, these apps I got from my own experience, and I had a very positive experience with them. You may have used these apps before and had a bad experience. If that's the case, I urge you to try them out again. Maybe you'll have a better experience this time. If not, I'm sorry that these couldn't help you out, but they were very, very helpful to me. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video. Peace.